So it emerged that Kyren Lacey, the former LSU wide receiver, was framed, alleged, and the police were in on the cover up with it. It's sad that the young man self deleted. But I talk about all the time when you're black in America with three Ks, you don't get the options of innocence. You always assume guilty. They come to find out that he was behind the elderly man who was taken away unalived on the episode, and the police were involved in it. This is Louisiana we're talking about, who, when you think about Angola State Prison, which is a plantation, one of the oldest, and et cetera, et cetera, the history of it speaks for itself. I mean, but that could be anywhere in America. I mean, let's be realistic. When you're black, they do the same Jim Crowisms. Ain't nothing changed, you know. Ain't nothing changed. It's the same old same. Um, you're guilty until you can prove that you can find any kind of innocence. And even when you get cleared, they still don't clear you. You don't get a second opportunity. You get one chance mistake, and usually they just put that on your record, and that's how they look at you. But the young man's mother pursued justice. She pursued to clear her son's name. And then when you make the discovery that what was really going on, it's just sad on so many levels. Now, of course, you want the biggest lawsuit ever, which she should be able to successfully get and obtain. Um, you think about this young man who had great potential to possibly go to the NFL, talented, and life taken so soon, so fast, and how we always go through this so often, so much in communities, especially in the black community, because uh, if you don't afford what you can get, um, they will definitely make a example out of you on so many levels, which they do. You only get so many chances to prove that that you're cleared. It's a shame because he saw no way out of this. He was going to be charged with a big time offense, and there goes his career. There goes his, most of his the top opportunities. Meanwhile, that school treat you like a slave, make hand over fist off of you, and no one is there to represent you. No NIL money, ain't no money to lawyer up and to protect you. Well, your assets and what you are about as a human being. So, it's sad on all levels. It's sad because justice never seems to prevail. It's the same old song with the police framing and being slave catchers and just doing things that, if it's really thought out and it's thoroughly done and investigated, and you tell a young man, hey, due process, that's a foreign concept, you know. And one thing about how this life connects, especially being black, yeah, you got opportunities and choices, but you also got a reminder of Jim Crowism, you're reminder of institutionalized systematic racism. And no matter what your position is, there's always a possibility that, yeah, you can get sold up and they're going to be quick to think you're guilty because of the color of your skin. And it's just a sad reality. That's just a sad reality. And there's not enough apologies because when you have this kind of mindset, it infiltrates all throughout, guilty until proven innocent. And even if you do come off innocent, it's like they won't ever make the amends to, say they sorry. So it's a sad tragedy all the way around. Cops should be held accountable beyond, should be fired, prosecuted, pay restitution, and some kind of service acknowledgement to that young man's mother, etc. It should go beyond just a status quo because this had heavy implications. And it's always the same old story. There's justice and there's just us. And that's just the way it goes. Sad to say. So, yes, he's cleared. However, it came with a very steep price. Sad to say. Wash your hands, keep your mind clear, watch out for another, and please share, hit the like, and stay safe, stay blessed, stay woke, stay free, stay true. I'm out one time. Peace.